Caitlin Clark's absence from the WNBA protests decisions during the ASG prompted Kelsey Plum to send her a strong message. The ongoing negotiations for a new collective bargaining agreement, CBA, in the WNBA have reached a critical point, with players taking a firm stand to advocate for their rights and financial compensation. During the ASG, the players wore shirts with the quote, "Pay us what you owe us," during the warm-up, capturing the essence of their demands for better revenue sharing and salary increases. However, Sparks star Kelsey Plum went off directly into Caitlin Clark's team absence in this movement. This not only showed the players' frustrations, but also as a shout for equitable treatment in a league where disparities in pay and revenue distribution have long been an issue. The current financial structure of the WNBA illustrates a stark contrast to that of the NBA, with players receiving only 9.3% of the league's revenue compared to the 50% allocated to NBA players. This significant disparity translates into a drastically low salary cap of just $1.507 million for WNBA teams, which has hindered players' earning potential. Many stars have underscored that they do not expect to be paid the same as their NBA counterparts, but instead seek a fairer slice of the revenue pie that reflects their contributions and the growing popularity of the league. As negotiations unfolded during the All-Star weekend, players expressed their dissatisfaction with the league's offers, calling them insufficient. WNBA Vice President Breanna Stewart articulated the players' frustrations, emphasizing the importance of discussing revenue shares and salary percentages. The players are determined to ensure that their voices are heard in these negotiations, asserting that the current offers do not even approach a satisfactory discussion of their demands. In an unprecedented move, over 40 players attended a recent meeting to confront the league, illustrating their unity and determination to push for substantial change. This level of engagement demonstrates the players' resolve to advocate for their needs actively. Las Vegas forward Aya Wilson remarked on how this collective show of presence was a significant moment for making their voices heard. The players' participation signifies that they are serious about demanding fair treatment and compensation, setting a historical precedent for player activism in the league. Despite the players' fervent efforts, WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert acknowledged the mismatch between the players' expectations and the league's proposals. This disconnect has only fueled the players' frustrations, with Union President Nneka Agwamike expressing disappointment over what was offered during recent discussions. The players believe they deserve more than what has been presented, and the need for a transformative CBA that appropriately addresses their concerns has never been clearer. The commitment shown by WNBA players in these negotiations reflects not just a demand for higher salaries, but a broader aspiration for respect and recognition within a league whose success is jointly built upon their talent and hard work. As revenue from TV deals and other sources is set to increase significantly in the coming years, the players are poised to push for a fairer arrangement that would ensure their contributions are duly acknowledged. Their fight for equity is about more than just pay. It's about creating a sustainable future for women in sports, where they can thrive both on and off the court. The 2025 WNBA All-Star Game was supposed to be a celebration of excellence, of progress, of the women defining a new generation of basketball. The glitz, the lights, the dazzling intros, and a halftime show headlined by a Grammy-winning artist couldn't mask the buzz that had quietly grown into an undeniable roar over one person's absence. Caitlin Clark was missing. Not injured. Not sick, not on vacation. The Indiana Fever rookie phenom, easily the most talked about name in basketball since she stepped foot into the league, had chosen not to attend. No jersey on the bench. No hugs and selfies on the red carpet. No signature deep threes in the skills challenge. No Caitlin Clark. The league released a short statement. Caitlin Clark has opted out of this year's All-Star festivities to focus on rest and personal priorities. But behind closed doors, the whispers were louder. And for those paying attention, her absence wasn't just about fatigue. It was a protest. Days before the All-Star Game, controversy erupted over decisions made by the league's higher-ups regarding media restrictions, player access, and, most explosively, the selection process. Rumors swirled that certain players, including Clark, were used more as marketing figures than valued stars. Some insiders hinted she was being pushed too hard by the league for ticket sales, appearances, and visibility moments, while ignoring her well-being. In response, Clark reportedly raised concerns, not just about her own treatment, but about what she saw as broader inconsistencies and performative equity within the system. Sources close to the Fever said Caitlin had become increasingly disillusioned, with decisions that felt more about business than basketball. So, she made a statement the league couldn't spin.